Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we'll do another episode of checking out your guys' solar system. So we actually have two systems from the same person to check out today because I think they're both related. So yeah, we'll be checking it out shortly. But before we begin, guys, just want to sadly say, I guess, we sadly did not make it to 3,000 before the month ends, which kind of sucks, but it's not really a problem because, oh well, I guess it's not like a massive loss. I really don't mind it, but it was kind of unlucky we didn't get the goal, but oh well. So yeah, I just say expect the live stream this weekend because we should hit 3,000 before the weekend. So yeah, we'll set that as a goal now. So let's try and get 3,000 before the weekend because that's when we're going to be doing the live stream, and I will have a special guest on as well, so it won't just be me, which will be quite interesting. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And also, if you haven't already subscribed for new, helps on the journey to 3,000 subscribers before the weekend, because yeah, I'll have to delay it till the next weekend, which would kind of suck. So yeah, there is that, and yeah, that's pretty much everything I need to say. And obviously a massive thanks to everyone who subscribed on the way to 3,000 as well, because it has been going up very fast. But in the last week, it's sort of slowed down, which is kind of weird. But I know YouTube has been messing up recently. I've heard about all the sub boxes glitch and all that, people weren't receiving people's videos and stuff like that. I don't know if any of you have got that, but apparently you press the bell and it fixes it or something. So if you want to get the videos, or if you want to make sure you get the videos, press the bell, but it's your choice. So yeah, I'll leave you to make that decision. But anyways, today we are checking two systems from Cyrus Plays Again. So we've actually had I think he's sent a system. Yeah, he has sent a system in before, and we checked it out quite a while ago. So we've got two systems here today. Now I believe this is the one I should check out first. So it's called the End of Destiny system, and then we got a 500 million year old version of it. So I'm guessing we check this first. So let's see what we've got in here. Okay. Oh god. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Right. Oh, we can already. Okay. This is pretty big. Okay. How big is this guy then? So let's see here. Okay. Not the largest. Oh no, it is relatively large actually. Okay. Let's see what we got in here. So let's begin. So let's go on trail mode. Let's see what we got here. Looks like there's a shooting star going through here with that one there. So here's our first object. So it is Destiny, the main star. So it's looking relatively large. It looks similar to, where is it? Aldebaran here. Oh no, it's a little bigger then. Okay. What about Rigel sort of size? Okay, they're around the size of Rigel here. Okay. It's got 1613 luminosity of the sun. It's obviously bigger in mass and radius, as you can see there. It's mostly all hydrogen. And yeah, that is that. Even though it says 100% hydrogen, apparently it still has 0.0000. Apparently that's the thing, but it should be 100. Right, yeah, so that is our first star. Now look at all this. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so Destiny C. So let's go and check this guy out first. So this planet is dangerously close to its parent star, as we can see here. Just look how close this guy is. So it's a burning up sort of object. So maybe it was a gas giant once, and it's obviously all. This is all that's left of it. This is the core of the planet. Maybe all the hydrogen was removed from the planet. So maybe this was a hot Jupiter at one point, since it is quite like a burning hot rocky core, and it is mostly all silicate and iron, so it would make sense if this maybe was a gas giant at some point, but that's just my theory. So Destiny C. So okay, it's around the size of Earth. Okay, it's very hot in temperature. So yeah, Earth similarity is going to be very low, as we can see there. Okay, so that is Destiny C. Okay, next up we've got some little minor moons of it as well, so maybe these were fragments of the old gas giant that maybe was here once. So there is that. It's pretty weird how these little objects, it's always weird how these little minor ones always almost see-through. It's pretty weird, these little guys. Then we've obviously got one more over here, which is still large enough to be a circular sphered object like this one. So there is that. And it's very small as well, similar to the size of Mimas, so we'll get a comparison there. So yeah, very small, because Mimas is pretty much the smallest circular object we can pretty much have. So there is that. Okay. Is there anything else? Okay, so then we've got Destiny CD Enter. I'm not sure what the Enter means, but we have this tiny little guy here as well. Okay, cool. So that's a very dangerously close to the star. That is, if we check the habitable zone, for instance, yeah, that thing is pretty close. So let's actually see here. How far away is Destiny C? Actually, where's Destiny B? There's a Destiny. It's Destiny, then it goes straight to C. Maybe B was destroyed by the star. That's my theory again, but maybe if there was a Destiny B, it got destroyed. So there is that. So yeah, Destiny C. All right, cool. So you are. Let's see here. So let's check in AU. Okay, 0.6 AU. Okay, so it's relative. It's not the closest it could be, but it's still very close for a star of this size. So there is that. Okay, next up we've got Destiny D. So also very hot in temperature, as we can see here, at 1,000 degrees this time. So it's about half the temperature of the previous planet. So that is that. It's a little smaller in Earth and radius, but a little larger in mass. There's its composition there. Earth similarity is very low as well since it's hot. Yeah, I'll only check the Earth similarity from now on planets which could house life. So there is that. Okay, so then we've got Destiny DB. So this is a moon, obviously. So it's very hot in temperature as well. It's actually hotter than the parent planet, it looks like. Yeah, it is. So I'm guessing the sky obviously reflects less light. Yeah, it does reflect less light. So this one reflects way less. So there's that. The materials there. Okay, cool. So there's Destiny DB. Around Destiny D. Okay, who we got next? So next up we've got, let's see, what was this? Destiny E. So it's called Akar. Akar, I think is how you say it. And apparently went there. Okay, so Destiny EB Akar. Oh, that's a moon down quite close together. So we've got this one here. So it's a very interesting colour with the green and the sort of light yellow. It's obviously very hot in temperature, very similar to the previous planet we saw. It's a little smaller than the previous planet though, as we can see it's less in Earth with mass and radius there. Okay, so yeah, there's Destiny E. Temperature, yeah, so it reflects a lot of light though, so if that was lower, it'd definitely heat up a lot more. So then we've got its little moon here. So Destiny EB Larvad, or Lava, is that how you say it, Larvad? So we've got this one here, or Laved. I don't know how you want me to pronounce that, but yeah, we've got Akar and Laded, I think, or Alaved, I think is how you say that. Then we've obviously got some small, tiny little fragment sort of sized objects here as well. So there is that. Okay, cool. Let's see what we have next. Okay, I'm liking the theme. This is a very hot system. A lot of hot objects in here. Then we've got the last object before the asteroid belt, also very hot in temperature, as we can see here, at 909 degrees. So yeah, we still haven't got below 900 degrees of any objects yet, so still very hot here. And obviously the star is very big in the sky, so let's quickly get a surface view from this one. So if we just look around, yeah, that star's pretty big, as you can see. So yeah, don't expect to be living on any of these planets anytime soon. So yeah, there is that. Then here is its moon. Okay, how large is this guy? Okay, so it's one of the larger objects we've seen so far. Then obviously it's got some moons here as well. Also, all of these are completely boiling hot. This is definitely the hottest system someone has sent in so far. But then we have this one here. Okay, this is the coldest planet we've seen so far. It's gone with a blue theme. Okay, I'm liking the blue theme. So we've got a blue theme with a very hot temperature. So this sort of reminds me of that. If any of you have heard about the planet which has got burning ice on it, where it's so dead, or I think it's got so much gravity that the ice part or the ice cannot melt. I don't think because it's been pressured so much that there's not enough room for the atoms to actually melt and become a liquid form. So I think it's got boiling hot ice which cannot turn into water and then to a gas, so in steam. So this sort of reminds me of that, since it has got like a blue sort of icy sort of colour to it. So definitely reminds me of the planet which has boiling ice. If you want to check that planet out, just check another YouTube video or something on it. I don't think I've never ever mentioned that planet in a video before, but yeah, there's a burning ice planet somewhere out there, I believe. So yeah, that's that. Okay, next up we've got Destiny G. So this is a gas giant this time, so this is the largest planet by far we've seen so far. Also quite hot in temperature. This is the coldest one we've seen so far now at 500 degrees. So that is that. It's larger than Jupiter in mass and radius, and it's got some nice moons around it as well. This is a moon of Saturn as well. Yeah, that's a moon of Saturn. If we it is this moon right here, Iapetus, I believe it is. And yeah, it is. Yeah, quite cool. I guess that right. So it's this one here. Cool, so I'm liking the use of Saturn's moons. It is quite cool when you get some solar system objects in here as well, into the custom system, because they're always nice to see. Then we've got Destiny GC. So this is Tethys. Yeah, I can tell straight away that's Tethys. So there is that. I do like the texture for Tethys, I have to say. That is quite a cool one. Who else we got? Then we've got Destiny GD. Okay, this is Mars. A very hot Mars. Oh, I'm liking that. Or is it Titan? No, that's Titan, actually. Yeah, there's Titan with its custom texture. It looked like Mars almost, but yeah, that's a hot Titan. If we look below, yeah, that's a Titan, which is quite cool. Very nice. So not the largest in size, though. It's a little smaller than I think the actual one is. So there is that. And then these guys are obviously quite small as well. Then we've got Destiny G. Okay, so we've sort of got like a little Jupiter system going on. Then we've got one last object out here called Residia. So this one is very hot. And it doesn't reflect a lot of light, has an atmosphere as well, so that makes it even hotter there. Okay, so there is that. So who's next? Okay, got a massive gap to the next object here. So now it looks like we're on the minor object. So Destiny Minor 1. Okay, so this is a rocky planet which seems to have just been completely ejected out of the system. So is this, no, is it orbiting? Oh no, it is orbiting. Okay, because it was just on trails, it looked like it had just gone completely out. Oh, I see what he did. He moved it around. He used these command. He used which one? Mean anomaly. He used that to put it around. That's why that line was there. Okay, cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and check this guy out. So this is our first water planet, and this is a series. Yeah, that's series. Yeah, that's a series. Okay, cool. So I'm liking the use of series. Series does look really cool with water, I have to say. So you've got a series here, 49 degrees, so pretty hot. Definitely somewhere I wouldn't like to be personally, because it's too hot for me. But yeah, pretty good vacation spot for anyone who likes that hot sun. And even so, look how big the star is here. It's still larger than what the sun is from Earth. That's just how big the star is. Like, if we get a little look here. Yeah, that star is still looking very large in the sky compared to what the sun does from Earth. That's sort of like what the sun would be at Mercury almost, or maybe even closer than Mercury. So, yeah, still very hot here. So there we go. Let's check its yes, it has got some life likelihood. That's the first object we've seen with life likelihood. But just because it's so hot, life as we know it probably wouldn't be able to live here sustainably. They probably only come here on holidays. I wouldn't advise living here permanently. You probably get scorched by the heat here. So, yeah, that is Destiny Miner 1. Okay, who is next? Destiny Miner 1. Then we've got Destiny Miner 2, so we'll check that out next. So this one is looking... Oh, and I'm liking the colours on this one. So, yeah, I do like the mix of the red and the sort of light brown, white colour here. That's quite a nice blend of colour. And it also has a little moon as well, a little minor asteroid moon. And these guys are also very small. That's why they're called miners, because, yeah, they're very small in size. So, there is that. And then last up we've got Destiny Comet. So yeah, this thing is very small. Okay, and that looks like it's one of Mars's moons, I think. Or is it Vesta? Let me go look. I want to know what this is. There's Mars's moons. Wait, oh god, what are you doing, game? So Phobos. Come on, you gonna spawn? Okay, there we go. So I just want to put them here. I want to see this. And then Vesta. Where's Vesta? Being a miner, wouldn't it? Vesta. Is it here? There it is. Is it Vesta? I think it is Vesta, actually. Let's see here. This is what I think. Is this Vesta? Oh yeah, it is Vesta. Okay, so it's not the Mars moons then. Okay, cool. So it is Vesta. Right. So yeah, there we go. So it's Destiny Comet. This is very far away. How far away is this? Okay, 23. Okay, so that's closer than what Neptune is to the Sun then. So yeah, the star is still very large here. And it's still very bright here as well. So yeah, definitely a lot more powerful than our Sun, obviously. So there is that, and I think that is everything for this system. So there is that, and this one is only 216 days into the simulation. But I'm guessing this one here, the 5 million years old version of this system, I'm guessing this is this version in the future. Oh, and okay, see, this is a white dwarf. So imagine that giant star you just saw exploded. This is what is left. So this would be 500 million years in the future. Let's just see how the system has cooled down now. Because look how less bright everything is. Okay, cool. So let's see what we've got here. So Destiny B. So yes, this guy is completely cooled down now. And its moons have gone. So I'm guessing, obviously when the star exploded, the moons would have vaporized. But it's interesting how the planet would have survived. So I'm pretty sure if we supernova the star in the other system, these planets would be destroyed. But, oh well. So, yeah, we've got Destiny B here. So that guy's all just alone now since its moons are all gone. I'm guessing the same with Destiny C, but Destiny C is looking a lot more fancy. And I know this one has its moons. Okay, so yeah, so Destiny C has got its little moons here. Okay, cool. And I'm liking the red and orange with the blue atmosphere. It's quite a nice mix as well. So we can really see what's below on the planet's colours now, since before when they were all hot we only saw the burning molten rock. So we can actually have a good look at all of the moons now. So I won't go through like the mass and radius since you guys have already seen it in the blast system. So let's have a quick little look in here as well. So got some interesting colours here of a red and orange theme, or a dark red and orange theme. Okay, next up we've got Destiny D. Oh, and I'm liking the colour on this one. Okay, look at that. Oh yeah, and that's the moon. Oh wait, is that the moon? Oh yeah, it is the moon. Okay, here's the main one. Okay, so the main one has gone with like a very dark purple and a blue theme there, a bit of white on the high elevation. Okay, cool, but I do like that colour. That is a very nice colour, and it's going with one of my favourite mixes. I like white, blue, or I'd prefer cyan, but yeah, white, blue and yellow. There is a very nice mix there. They are my three favourite colours to mix, would be white, a shade of blue, and then yellow. They are my... Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of them. I actually need to make a custom planet with those colours, actually, because I like it, but I've never actually used it, which is pretty weird. But right, okay, so there's Destiny D. Then we've got Destiny E here, and yeah, this one, okay, this is a water world now. Okay, very nice. Yeah, this was the green one. We saw it. I noticed the green back there. I didn't mention it, but yeah, I noticed the green on this one. Okay, cool. I didn't know. No, I did mention it. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. But yeah, this is looking very, very nice. It's very, very hot here still, though. Okay. Reflects a lot of light. So how luminous is that star? Before we move on, how luminous is that? So it's not similar to Earth. Okay. Okay, so still 5 luminosity suns. This little white dwarf is still. Well, even, I wouldn't really call it little. It's still very large in size, actually. Look at this. It's bigger than the sun, this white dwarf. This is one big white, or one big, a white. Wouldn't really call it a white dwarf. Just a big white thing. I don't know. What would you call a white dwarf that isn't a dwarf? I don't know. A larger white dwarf. I don't know. It's still a dwarf compared to what it used to be, obviously, when it was that big star. But yeah, I gotta say, this colour, that is a very nice colour indeed. Okay, who we got next? Okay, so next up we got Destiny E. So this is Akar again. I know we already saw this one, but let's quickly zoom on it. So yes, there's another good look of it. So it's got a blue atmosphere with the green as well. Then there is its moon there. So this was the one that was quite hot in temperature, but now it's just a dry moon. So still at 17 degrees. Then it's got a tiny little thing orbiting it as well. Another little minor object there. Okay, there we go. Destiny F. Okay, back to this guy. Okay, this is where I'd like to be. This is the right sort of right temperature. But it's all an ocean world, so I don't know how we'd live here. This is completely ocean. Miles deep, probably, as well. So there is that. Then we got Destiny FB. Yeah, we saw this one back there. Oh, I didn't notice that lavender colour on it. You can see that lavender purple there. Very nice. Then we've got Destiny FC. Okay, so there is that. Right, and then this one over here. So Destiny FD Robbie. Wait, did we see this one back in the other system? Oh yeah, I think we did. This is the one, the frozen ice one, or the the hot ice one. But now it's completely frozen over. So this ice is nice and cold now, because yeah, it's back in the other simulation. It still reminds me of the planet which has burning ice, which is quite cool. Yeah, if you know, like I said, if none of you ever heard of that burning ice planet, just search it up. You should be able to find it. Then we've got Destiny G here. So this is the gas giant. It's nice and cold here now. So there's that. Then it's moons as well. Obviously, these are just Saturn's moons, so there's nothing really here to see. And then the Titan moon is atmospheres all returned, so it's just a Titan now. And then we've got Reseda out here. So this one has got its water on it, or it's all frozen now. It looks like some of it could still be liquid since the clouds are still there. Frozen would be more like minus 50. That's where it really does freeze. We can't really see it here, but yeah. I don't know where down. Look, you see the clouds are sort of disappearing, and yeah, when it's like this, when it's at 0 degrees, you can see the water sort of goes to a lighter colour. That's because it's water, but it's a very, very cold water, and obviously when it gets too cold, it completely freezes. So yeah, I'd say that is liquid water, because you can see the clouds are still there. I know it doesn't look like it, but I think it can stay liquid for a little longer, just below 0 degrees. So it is a very, very cold, icy white water, but not the whole ocean is completely solid ice. That's what this is. And obviously, when it's solid ice, it'll be like this, minus 999. So that just puts it to minus 250. And you can see all the clouds disappear. That's solid ice, but what it was just on that was still liquid, but just a very cold liquid. But anyway, it's enough of me blabbering on there. Let's move on. So here's the comet again, so it's just a little Vesta object. Then we've got Minor 1, which was Ceres, and all the water has disappeared. Very interesting. What happened to the water on it? So yeah, all the water on there has gone. And then Destiny Minor 2 is over here, and then this is the one with a nice red and white mix again. So there is that, and then there's this little moon as well. So there is all of the Destiny systems. Let's get a line up of all the objects here as well before we end off. So yeah, there is our list. So there's the tiny little star in the white dwarf form now. Well, not tiny little star, this thing's still huge. So yeah, there's our star. And then there is a list of all of the planets. So yeah, what one of your guys' favourite? I've got to say, I think my favourite one was the... Where'd it go? Yeah, was it this one? No, where was the frozen... The one we had just at? Yeah, this one here. This one. This is my favourite out of this whole system, I think. Yeah, I'd say Destiny FB Robbie, that is my favourite object in the system. I really do like the purple with it. And I definitely think it looked good. But if we go back to the main Destiny system here. And also, let us know, so I'm pretty sure Cyrus players will be interested to hear what you have to say. Which system is better? Do you think the original system, so this system is better, the original, or do you think the 5 million year in the future system version is better? Do you think the white dwarf version is better, or do you think the red giant star one is better, I guess? Which, let us know in the comments which one you think is better. I personally think at the 5 million years old, I like that one more, because it's got more variety of planets in it, because this one, they're all very, very hot. Yeah, here's Robbie in this system. It still reminds me of the burning ice planet, but yeah, that is my favourite in this whole system. So let's get a lineup of all the objects in the hot version. So look how much larger the star is. It's huge. So yeah, it's that, and then here's a list of all the objects here. So yeah, let us know what version you think is better. So yeah, I'll leave it on the 5 million years. And yeah, there we go, guys. So if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more. Helps on the journey to 3,000 subscribers before the weekend, so we can do the 3,000 subscriber stream, because that'll be awesome. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. So yeah, I'll leave a link to Cyrus Plays down in the description, like I do always with these videos. And yeah, that is everything, guys. So make sure you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.